Hey everybody, so I went to Universal Studios Hollywood yesterday, the 22nd of May. It's my second visit since they reopened and my first since the opening weekend. I'm not going to talk too much in this video. I'll just let the update kind of speak for itself. But I kind of wanted to share some notes about my visit. Before we get to that, make sure you click below to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would very much appreciate it. So I arrived to the park about half an hour before opening. To the parking structure about half an hour before opening. No problems parking, no lines. Got into City Walk, got through his temperature check there. They're still doing temperature checks there. Disney and Magic Mountain have stopped, and Knott's as well. So I think Universal is the only major park left that's actually doing temperature checks before you get into City Walk. And then I went into the park. No issues at security, no lines at the front. So this was obviously my first visit since the free month ended. So I had to get my updated annual pass. No issues whatsoever. They just basically scanned my old pass. He says, I'm going to give you a new pass. He gave me a new pass with a new expiration date. I think it's like December 21st or something like that. And originally our pass was supposed to expire in September of 2020. So we got them in September of 2019. So basically till the end of the year. Which is nice because now I know that, and come January, I'll have to, get my new pass. That's really good. But super easy breeze. They don't let you keep your old one. I guess they have to keep it for, record keeping and things like that, which is a bummer because I have a whole box of old annual passes that I like to keep. But okay, it's okay. No big deal. So I got in the park. Super easy. Well, it didn't seem very crowded at all. I went straight to the lower lot. Which you'll see here, some updates from Super Nintendo World, Road Mummy, and Transformers. It was a little chilly when I got down, so I didn't want to do Jurassic World, plus I had other things to do yesterday, so I didn't want to be wet all day. But that line grew pretty quickly, but when I got down to the lower lot, it was maybe 20 to 25 minutes, and then it grew, by the time I was done with the lower lot with Mummy and Transformers, it was probably up to 40. And then I headed up to the studio tour. I will definitely say that is the attraction of any park that I visited that has the most limited capacity right now. I haven't visited any of these Disney parks yet. We're going in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I don't know how it's been there, but as far as Knott's, Magic Mountain, SeaWorld, the studio tour is definitely the least capacity attraction right now. So make sure you get there early or you're going to have a long wait. I waited about 20 minutes or so, but by the time I was done, it was at least an hour, if not more. But super fun day at the park. I actually thought it was less busy than opening weekend, or at least it felt less busy to me. I was worried that since they don't require reservations for pass holders anymore, that it was going to be crazy. But it wasn't. I left about quarter to 1 after Waterworld at noon, which there's a little bit of Waterworld in here. It's just kind of the entry process. And then we'll also have a highlight video from that. So make sure you check that out too. But I actually thought it was less busy, and even City Walk when I left, about 1, once I walked through City Walk and got video and pictures of the Horror Nights construction from Curious George, it didn't even seem that busy, for 1 o'clock on a Saturday. It wasn't even that busy at City Walk. So it kind of makes me wonder if now that reservations are no longer required, if there's not this need to go. You know what I'm saying? So, when there was reservations everywhere, everyone's like, I got to reserve it, and I got to go. Now that there's not, I just don't think that there's this urgent need to go. So I don't know. It was kind of weird, but I had a great day. Felt very comfortable at the park. I'd heard, some of the lines and loading procedures were really bad the last couple weeks of the season pass holder preview or the annual pass preview. Didn't experience any of that at all. Went into Wizard World for a little bit. Even there, it wasn't that busy. I walked right up and got a better beer. Super easy. So yeah, had a great time. Which was the polar opposite of the park I went to right after Universal yesterday. So I'll get into that in that video for Magic Mountain, which we'll get to probably tomorrow. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Got a lot of stuff here from Super Nintendo World, Halloween Horror Nights updates, and then the loading procedures or the entry procedures for Waterworld. I will say if you're going to do Waterworld, make sure you get there early. Very limited capacity in there as well, but had a great time at the show. And make sure you check out the end of the video for the loading procedures for that, or the entry procedures for that, and then our highlight video, which will get up as soon as this is uploaded as well. Alright everybody, have a great rest of your day, and enjoy the rest of the video.